The Backstreet Boys will never break your heart.
Are you and you were living together. Are you still?
Yeah. Still live together. We pay rent.
And you didn't join them?
Not yet. Maybe I will.
AJ, I heard you can talk with your belly. Oh, last time I forgot to ask. You can talk with your belly.
My belly?
Yeah. Can you do it? Yeah.
Talk with my belly? Look at
Yeah. You know, like with a doll, and then you know, don't.
Oh, ventriloquist. That's.
Okay, please.
Well, okay. Let me explain. I did a kids TV show back in Orlando. It was called Welcome Freshman, and the character that I had to play on there was this kid that did a puppet thing. And ever since then, people have thought that I could be a ventriloquist, but it's really hard. I've done a lot of puppetry, but I can't necessarily do the talking out your mouth thing. I'm still working on it, but I can do puppetry. I'm sorry. Talk to my belly, you know.
Okay. What if you win $20 million today? What are you gonna do tomorrow? First, Brian.
What would I do tomorrow if I had $20 million? I'd probably invest some of the money and put it in the bank, and I would pay for my older brother's college, and
that's sweet.
Probably buy my parents a house or pay their house off or something like that. Maybe finish out buying my car.
And you?
I'd probably be the youngest retired kid around town. No, just joking.
So let's talk about some other thing. How I know last time, Nick, you were the biggest womanizer, but now I heard AJ is the one. Hey, you know that every girl was screaming like Nick, 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 and now I hear a lot of AJ, Kevin. How is it now? Is it still the same?
Stop looking at me. I think I'll leave.
Okay.
What? I don't know. AJ's the biggest flirt of the group. He always.
So we noticed. So So how do you make a move on a girl? How do you guys do that? Is it different now? You're famous.
Give him one of your lines.
I ain't got any lines anymore. When I was younger, I used to use the stupidest line. Girls are like diamonds, blah 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 blah. But now I'm just a very talkative person, and I'm not afraid to go up to anybody and talk to them. You know, strike up a conversation about.
Does it make it difficult because you're famous now?
No, I mean, sometimes it makes it easier actually. You know, you can go up to anybody now. But
Are you famous? Are we famous?
Are you
not
famous?
necessarily famous yet. But
You don't feel famous, Nick?
I feel like Nick. What is famous?
That's good. I don't know.
What does famous
you're
feel
famous.
like? You're famous.
But I'm not that famous as you guys.
Can you talk to people? Can you talk to people now and meet new people?
Yeah, I can, but I
Do you
always...
find it just as easy?
Yeah.
Are you sure that they don't like you just because of being famous and not for
Oh,
who you
I have to
really
be careful about that. Okay, another question.
what you want to try?
Okay, now, if you can choose a duet with someone, who would you choose, Nick? Okay, Kevin, who would you choose?
I'll probably choose. I'll pick a duet with
Sorry.
Your nose.
probably pick a duet with one of my favorite singers, Steve Perry, if he would do.
Maybe. And if you could make a film with someone, who would be your co-actress?
My co-actress.
Say it, D.
Say it, D. Well,
You want to do a love scene?
Say it, D.
A what?
Ask him who does he want to do a love scene with?
Ooh.
that's a sense. This is rated PG. Say it. TV. I guess probably Cindy Crawford.
Sandy Crawford, all right.
But she's
So-
not, the acting. I don't know. I'd have to help her out a little bit. We'd have to get acting lessons together.
Tell me.
No, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. We would have to practice, a lot to make sure that the scene was.
Especially the love scenes,
Exactly.
of course. Okay, who's the most vain?
Most what?
Vain?
We all are.
You are. So you're spending a lot of money on clothes and things like that?
We're
In
just
this
kinda picky.
business, you have to, unfortunately, you have to make sure that you look your best all the time. And I don't think any of us are overly vain. Unfortunately, I've just realized that in some magazines that it's been printed that I'm the most vain.